and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Just Cooking. I'm your host, Bassam Al-Alawi from Darsin Cafe at the Bahrain National Museum, also known as Be the Maker. Today, we have the coffee expert himself to introduce amazing coffee. Please, who are you?
Thank you for the introduction, Bassam.
You're
Hi
most
guys,
welcome.
my name is Saleh Sharif. I'm the co-founder of Beanbook Coffee.
So tell me, what is Beanbook? Love the name, by the way, but what is Beanbook?
So Beanbook is a direct trade and transparent marketplace which
Love
allows
it.
the farmers to sell directly to the consumer. We cut down a series of middlemen and allow farmers to sell to consumers directly.
Fantastic. And you're going to be using that direct trade coffee, which just means that the farmers get to make a fair wage, even better than fair wage, I
Right,
think.
yeah.
It keeps the coffee coming all the way to Bahrain. And you are making this happen. That's
Yes,
phenomenal.
we are.
Thank
We
you for
empowered
supporting.
about 57 farmers so far.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's
pretty good. Thank
incredible,
you so
by the
much.
way.
Feels
Down
good
with
to
the
hear it.
conglomerate coffee chains. You know who you are.
Let's not mention names for now, but
no
yes.
names, no
yes.
names. We don't want to be sued. But you know, I want you to explain how you're going to make the coffee.
Right, yeah.
So can you
So,
start?
yeah, sure. What I'll be doing right now is brewing specialty coffee, Beanbook,
Right.
on V60.
Right.
So it's a simple process. All you need is hot water, kettle, V60, and a measuring tool. That's about it.
Nice.
So what we have to do right now, if it turns on any second now, I think we ran out of battery. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We have battery power,
We
you
have
guys.
battery, yeah. So we're gonna put some hot water
Okay.
and rinse the filter. That's about it.
You're going to rinse the filter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So we don't want any paper residue in the coffee. So we want to
Nice.
make sure it's nice and clean.
Perfect.
I need a place to get rid of the water.
You can get rid of it right here.
Thank you,
I
sir.
got you. I got you.
I like how prepared you are, man. You got
Thank you.
everything down the note, man. It's
Because we're
perfect.
professional.
Well, I'm going to clean the V62 just
Alright.
to be safe. Right? There you go.
And you're kind of bringing it up to temperature as well.
I am, yes. So the
Nice.
temperature I'm using right now is between 94 to 97 degrees Celsius.
Nice.
So the idea is to get the hottest and cleanest water available for this process, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
And before you put that beautiful looking coffee, ask me what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, you're gonna be smelling it.
I've been smelling it the whole day, ladies and gentlemen.
You were.
It's nutty, it's
It is,
dark,
it
it's
is,
beautiful.
It is.
But it's also kind of earthy as well. I love that. But though, ask me what I'm going to do with your coffee.
What are you gonna do with my coffee?
I'm going to make authentic
Yes.
tiramisu.
Let's call it specialty Beanbook tiramisu coffee.
Exactly.
Oh, cake.
Sure.
Coffee,
cake,
cake,
whatever.
whatever
It
we're gonna
works.
call
It
it.
works.
Is tiramisu a cake or is there any other fancy word for it?
Well, it's not really a cake. It's more like a creamy dessert, well dairy base, and it's
Right.
going to be beautiful.
Can't wait to try it.
Go ahead and make the coffee.
All right, I'm gonna add about 18 grams of medium to medium fine ground coffee.
And that's enough for like how many cups of coffee?
That's good for, I'd say one, but depending if you like to share your coffee, I think you can push it to two.
I do not like to share my coffee.
There you go,
So
there you
that's
go.
like mine.
It's good for
That's
you,
mine,
man,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
So now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna wet the coffee.
Right.
So about 30 grams of water, so let the coffee bloom. So here it is.
He said bloom, which
I
is
said
fancy.
bloom. Fancy for
Look at
let
that.
the coffee be wet. There you go.
You can see like that, like the creaminess immediately just like floats
The
to
coffee
top.
was roasted fresh a few days back, so it needs about 3 to, I'd say 7 days
Right.
for it to degas and fully form.
Right.
So I think it's the right.
And you said it was roasted here. You,
Yeah.
You roast your own coffee.
Yes,
basically.
we do. We do. We
Brilliant.
partner with our roasters. They take care of the roasting.
And you control the flavor. Using
We do.
that and
We
all
do.
that?
So depending what kind of coffee it is, so we have different processes of coffee.
Right.
We have natural process, which is fermented with the cherry bean on top. And then we have honey process, which is also
Nice.
fermented without the cherry bean.
Right.
And then we have the washed process.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think while you make that coffee, I'm going to start showing you what I'm going to do right over
Go
here.
ahead, go
I gotta
ahead,
be
Bassam.
prepared
Yeah.
for that beautiful coffee you're about to make. Okay.
Can't wait to see what you're doing, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna add more water. Can I go for it?
Go for it. Do your thing.
Perfect, yeah.
So while Saleh is making that coffee, I'm going to prepare the base of this authentic tiramisu. I have a small vessel today, so I'm only using 3 eggs, although the recipe that you will be shown is for a full nice tray, which you will see by the end. I love that sound. Can you hear that trickling?
Ooh, yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Oh, that wakes me up in the morning.
I know,
There you go.
right?
Yeah, it does.
What I'm
That
going to
smell.
do,
Yeah.
Saleh though, and remember this, because once you eat this, you're going to be like, how can I make this? And then your brain is going to flash back to when I made it today.
I don't think that's how it's gonna go.
No,
but
okay. Not without medication, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't make
Okay.
cake, but sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take I have 3 eggs that I've separated the yolk from the whites, and I'm going to just beat that up. like so. I'm going to incorporate some sugar. This is about half a cup of sugar, right? And what this is going to happen, or what this is going to create basically, is a type of custard. It's an Italian custard called a zabaione, or a zabaglione, or a sabayone.
Word for sugar.
Is it so fun to say zabaglione?
It does.
Say it. Say zabaglione.
Zabaglione.
Almost close. You
Almost
got it.
close,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't go to culinary school, but
Me neither. I didn't go to culinary school.
oh, there you go.
But what we're going to do now
Yeah.
is you're going to mix that up. And this, what this is going to do is allow the sugars to melt, but it's also going to pasteurize those eggs, right?
And how long are you gonna be mixing it up for?
About like maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. I'm gonna add more water.
Go for it.
So
I
what we
love
want to
this.
do is get about 250 grams of water for 18 grams of coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
And that's a good cup of coffee.
that looks
guys,
like
yeah.
a brilliant cup of coffee.
There
but,
you go.
I mean, while that's happening,
Yeah.
what are all these like cool looking contraptions that I always see but never know what the hell they
Oh,
are?
all right, I'll talk a bit about those. So this is a Chemex. It's pretty much the same process, but it makes anywhere from 6 to 8 cups of coffee.
Nice.
And the coffee is actually a bit more coarse when we are brewing Chemex.
Okay. So tell me, what is all this beautiful package looking,
Oh,
artistic?
I'm glad you noticed those.
I love
so these
those.
are our packages. These are biodegradable packages from Colombia.
Lovely.
Nice little artwork from Janan. Shout out to Janan.
Janan.
So she did everything by hand. We have our trade model, so how the coffee gets from the farms to the consumers directly.
Look at that, and I can hear the sound of the paper. It's
Yeah.
like this like organic,
They're a very sustainable company, guys.
beautiful.
No plastic at all. And then,
And what about the stuff behind the
yeah,
packages?
so we have right here Chemex. It's a similar process as a V60, but we use about 8 to 10 cups for this. When you're
Nice.
making coffee for your friends, right, you use one of these.
Lovely.
And then we have Aeropress. This is one of my favorite ways to make coffee. It's longer, it's more meditative,
It
I
looks
guess.
like something from NASA.
I was gonna say Star Wars, but yeah, sure, it is from NASA. So you just put your coffee in, squeeze it in. That's about it.
So you put this on top of like the vessel?
Yeah, so you put this on top of your cup. Do we have a cup here? And then you just push it in, push the coffee down.
That's
there
the
you
cup,
go.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ah,
There we
my
go.
God. Perfect. And yeah, so you can use, there's a lot of other ways to make coffee too. There's French press, there is a mocha pot, which you use.
I love a mocha pot.
And me
a
too,
good
every now
mocha
and then. I
pot.
love it, I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. The coffee's almost ready.
Perfect, because
So-
this is ready as well. I mean, look
Ooh,
at this.
Look at that. I'm just gonna get rid of the grounds.
Alrighty. While Salif gets rid of the grounds, this stuff, our zabaglione or sabayon or zabayone, is ready. It's perfectly creamy. Those eggs have kind of cooked a little bit, you know, they've been pasteurized, that sugar is melting in there, and now is the time
To sniff the coffee.
to
There you
sniff the coffee.
What do you
Oh
think?
my god, you guys.
Uh,
It's like, I can smell
Yeah, it
vanilla
smells really good.
as well. Like there's
vanilla, caramel. I'm smelling the notes of
I mean, look
little
at my
notes of.
glasses. Look at my glasses.
Yeah.
That is not sweat, ladies and gentlemen, that is perspiration, coffee perspiration.
Well, there is, yeah. Or the water that's boiling in front of you.
Or that.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I'm gonna just turn this off before I get you to do.
What do you want me to do, buddy? I'm here to help.
This is mascarpone cheese, okay? It's a very light
now?
cheese. I know.
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone cheese.
That was
All
as
right.
good as an
perfect.
Italian accent as I can get.
I've
Alright.
got some Italian friends. They're not gonna like it.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Mascarpone.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take the spoon, and this is a
Alright.
very mild cheese. It's a semi-soft, like cream cheesy texture,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have any salt in it. It's also mildly sweet, and this is key to making a good tiramisu. Once you kind of whisk that up and break it up, I'm gonna mix it into the
When you say
custard.
whisk, I'm using the spoon to whisk it, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. No worries. I'm not really good with food, but this is my first time doing anything
I'm gonna want you to look
food
disappointed.
related.
Does that work?
Yeah, that
Okay,
works,
good.
man. That's really good.
So while you do that,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna do this.
What are you gonna do?
I've
Oh, you're
let-
whisking that.
The eggs have almost come together. I mean, look at that. They
Oh,
will not fall out of the
yeah.
bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
Magic trick.
And they're sticky, they're ready. Now, usually the tiramisus you see on TV or whatever, I won't blame anybody, but like the easy tiramisus, that is actually perfect. Do not have eggs. That's not the tiramisu. That's not an authentic recipe.
Yeah.
Right? And speaking of authentic, I need you now to scoop up all that cheese into this bowl.
All of it?
All of it. All of it.
There you go. Just dump it in there.
Just dump it in there.
There you go.
We're going to use our whisk to break it up, and it's going to lighten this mixture, right? And what it's going to do as well it's going to bring the temperature of those eggs down.
Kind of enjoying this, man.
I know it's
Yeah,
fun. Okay, you
cooking is
calm
fun.
down with the bowl. Yeah, you're good. You got all that cheese.
I
I
did.
love the ability of not wasting.
Yes.
We're all about that.
And now we're gonna dump the coffee.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
You never dump the coffee in a zabayoni. Okay.
Oh, you never do that?
No, you never do.
Oh.
But see,
So what do you do?
this is an education.
It is.
As
it
I
is.
am getting educated in terms of the coffee, right? So as I do this,
Oh, should I
I'm
do
gonna
this?
have to-
Oh.
I'm not going to do anything. He's going to do it.
You called me here to work.
Yeah.
I get it, yeah.
And once that's incorporated, we're going to be
Mm-hmm.
back and we'll show you how to make the rest of this tiramisu.
The coffee looks really good in the bowl, but by the way.
I'm going to smell that
looks
together.
insane.
That smells so good.
It does.
Take
I
my
love
place.
what I'm doing.
And I'll tell you what to do next.
Now I see what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I know.
Make me do stuff.
Okay, so these are Italian meringue biscuits with like a sugary,
Meringue
crispy
biscuit.
thing, right? They're called savoiardies,
Savoiardi.
right?
Oh,
So
we
in
messed it up.
all tiramisus use savoiardi biscuits. You
say
can
so?
make these, but I mean, why? It's more convenient to just
Yeah.
use the packaged kind, and it's like this isn't some organic, like fancy stuff. Okay, what I want you to do,
And where can one buy these?
you
Or
can buy
get
them in
this?
any major
Oh,
supermarket.
I
chain.
dropped one.
Yeah, we can eat that
It's all
later.
good, right? Yeah, we
there
can
you
munch
go.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice and crispy.
So what am I supposed to do with this?
You're gonna take that sugary side, hold it
Uh-huh.
on both ends, dip it in the coffee for like 2 seconds.
That's about it?
That's about it. And then you're gonna flip it and do the same thing on the other
there's more
side.
to it, but so.
Exactly.
All right, just put it in for 2 seconds.
Indeed. Look at that. Linda. That's
Okay,
the
and
man.
then, oh, okay. I got it.
You got it. You
yeah.
got it.
And
There
then
you go. And you're gonna gently layer
Gently.
them in this glass dish that we
the
have
sugar
prepared.
side goes down, right?
The sugar side goes down. That is exactly right. So, you've laid out those biscuits beautifully. What I'm going to do right now is pour this full fat cream
Oh.
into this bowl.
That's the way I like it. Full fat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You cannot whip this stuff by hand if it's the wrong type of cream and if it doesn't have, the right amount of fat. Otherwise, it's not going to come together, you know?
And what do you think about the biscuits I've laid down?
I think the biscuits are phenomenal, but I actually want to talk more about you.
Yes, please.
While I whisk this up,
Yeah.
I want you to tell me a little bit about, Beanbook. Tell me more. How can we get access to the coffee?
Right. Your viewers can actually order coffee online through our website,
Right.
www.beanboat.com, or reach out to us on social media, Instagram, Beanboat Coffee.
Right.
We are offering subscriptions for as low as 7.9 BD a sum.
Oh, brilliant.
You get 2 bags of freshly roasted coffee in Bahrain, delivered to you
check that
weekly
out.
or monthly. Yeah.
And you mentioned a marketplace. What is
Yes. So we're having a platform launched hopefully by next month where farmers gonna have access to the market directly, where buyers, meaning coffee shops, roasters, can buy green beans from farms in Colombia, anywhere from 100 kg all the way from 20
Beautiful.
tons. Yeah,
that? You heard that here first, ladies and gentlemen.
yes, you guys did.
And as that happens, I'm going to whisk this up. I try not to whisk it while we're on air because it's really loud.
It is, it
Once
is.
it comes to the fore, I'm going to add 2 things to it though.
Right.
I'm going to add a bit of vanilla. And this is where I'm going to give it a slight twist. Since this is for Ramadan, I thought of adding in our creamy mixture a bit of ground cardamom,
Oh,
which I think is going to go really well with the dark coffee that you've brewed. So stay tuned for that. When we're back, this will be hopefully nice and fluffy. See you in a bit.
see you guys.
So I've been whisking this, and as you can see, the consistency has gotten really thick.
Yeah, this
Nice
is
and creamy.
It's all over me too.
Is it
Next
really?
one.
though?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Don't
that
worry
just
about
means
it.
it's tasty.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. And you can smell that cardamom. Smell that.
Oh, that smells really good. It smells like ice cream.
It
right?
really does.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
the vanilla.
It's the vanilla.
The vanilla and the
Yeah,
cardamom
yeah.
together. So I'd like to whisk this by hand for one reason. If you over whisk cream, you
Right.
turn it into butter.
Huh.
Yeah, you split the fat.
Is that how they make butter?
That is how they make butter. Exactly.
We learned something today.
Exactly. Once I think it's a nice tough consistency, like it's
Yeah.
hardened perfectly,
Yeah.
that's perfect. See, it's holding its shape.
It is,
Again,
it is.
upside down bowl test. All right.
You do that a lot in the show?
I
Upside down
love
bowl
doing
it.
it.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
it's so impressive.
It is. It is. It looks really good on camera.
Like
too.
DC. There
DC.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
How was that movie, by the way? You like it?
I loved it. I think it was great. I
bit
hated the
too
first
long.
one, but like the second one,
Well,
brilliant.
it's not bad. Not bad. They could have, a lot of
Yeah.
things they didn't have to mention.
Agreed.
Hopefully, there's a part 2. Hopefully. Oh, you want me to? Put it in here.
Lovely.
My
As he
bad.
has gotten rid of the whisk, I'm
Yes,
going to
I
show
have.
you what I'm going to do with this cream.
Yes. Can't wait to see.
Right. You see those eggs we kind of
Yeah.
whipped up with those mascarpone? What I'm going to do is carefully lay this on the edge.
Carefully.
This is usually done with a spatula, but I don't have a spatula
just
today.
hold it.
I'm going to take all that cream
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to gently lay it in the middle.
Do you need me to do anything as you do that, or just watch?
I want you to try doing what I'm about to do and see if
Which
you can get the
is?
hang of it. Let me
Ah.
show you. So I've got all that cream in there.
Looks good.
What this cream serves to do
Yeah.
is basically we've whipped it up. There's a lot of air in it.
Right.
We want it to lighten that egg
The-
mixture, right? And gives it that custardy, like super smooth. So I've added that beautifully whipped up cream
Mm-hmm.
into that egg yolk, mascarpone sugar mixture, right? That we've created a custard from on top of the heat, right? And what I'm going to do now is carefully, the idea is to fold the cream in.
Oh, you're not mixing it.
You
You're
know,
not supposed to mix
if
it.
you over mix it, you're beating out all that air you've put into the cream, right? If you kind of do this, and you're going to try doing this, you're cutting through, right? You're folding on top of each other, like so. And once you see that it's like homogeneous and it's come together.
It's a big word. Okay.
I know, homogeneous.
Yeah, homogeneous.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not as big as Beanbook.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug. Done.
Thanks for that.
All right, so try doing that for me.
Try doing that, alright. Is that good what I'm doing?
No,
It's not good?
no. But we'll
Don't
give
be
you a-
judgmental.
I'm
My
totally
first day on your show.
judgmental.
Oh, there you go. It is good.
Look at that. I mean, does that look homogeneous to you? I mean, that's an eye thing, not a chef thing.
It does. It smells good too. I like the smell more than the way it looks, but yeah.
Lovely.
I love it. I love it.
I think you're ready.
Am I?
You are ready.
My mom's gonna be proud.
Since you have this bowl in hand, what I'm going to do right now is just add a tiny pinch of salt.
Should I do it?
A tiny pinch of salt?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do a
one
tiny
tap.
pinch?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, mine for luck. There you go.
Is that good?
That's it. That's perfect.
It's weird how much I'm enjoying this. but
I know, right?
yeah.
Because it's such a cozy
It is.
process,
It
right?
is.
And it's a lot of texture, a lot of smells, and there's coffee, and there's chocolate, and there's cardamom. It's all the stuff actually that I think of when I think of Ramadan.
Me too, by the way.
Yeah. There's a comfort. I think that's perfect.
Now
What
do?
you're going to do is you're going to layer all that on your hard work. So
Oh,
start. You can do it. You can do
slowly,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's fine. There you go.
Should
With
I just-
purpose.
Purpose. Is that good?
That's perfect.
Oh, thank
Keep
you so
going.
much. Keep going,
I
right?
believe in you.
Thanks, Yohan. That makes it two of us.
Great. I love the confidence.
Let's go.
By the time we're back, Salah would have layered this beautiful tiramisu, and we'll talk about more stuff that I think you'll be interested in. So now that you've creamified the tiramisu,
That's the word. I'm gonna use
that is
more
the word. I
often,
think I
yeah.
just invented it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's pretty good. So what am
Oh.
I doing now?
That you're going to hold this strainer
Right.
over the dish,
The
and I'm
dish.
going to put this cacao powder
Cacao powder.
into this strainer. What you're going to do is shake it all over. You want to get like an even coating of the cacao
A
all
lot of
over
work
everything.
for me, but it's a lot of work.
It's not. You got this. Go around the
around.
world.
Whoa,
Like
look at that.
Beanbook coffee, ladies and gentlemen. A little more of that.
I don't think I'm doing this right. but
You're doing
am
it
I?
perfectly.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
talking about? Look
I
at
don't
that.
know, man.
We're gonna
It's a
wipe
lot
up the
on
edges.
Okay, good. Cooking is a
Last
bit
one.
messy.
So, you started Beanbook because you were you believe in the anti-consumerist movement in terms of just unwanted consumption, right?
Right.
And you went directly to the farmers.
To the source and
Right.
yeah. So the whole idea behind Beanbook was to educate our buyers, consumers, to know where the products are coming from, and when they buy something, who they're benefiting, right?
Right.
Who their hard-earned money is going to. So we started Beanbook to kind of help farmers as well,
Right.
but also create awareness among consumers and buyers, and ask questions.
Nice.
Like where the products are coming from, who's people behind them, and how buying something that's direct source is actually helping the entire supply chain of trade.
Beautiful.
That was the idea behind it.
And that is in line with the spirit of Ramadan. It is about giving, and it is about giving fairly, and supporting farmers and people of produce production, or generally anybody who produces from the earth, is paramount. So I love that message, and I love that you're sharing it in Ramadan. When we're back, we're going to be done, and we're going to present a larger version of this, because it's TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, whatever he said.
Yeah,
I love it.
And you're going to try it. What you holding there,
I
Salwa?
hope I don't drop it. It's tiramisu that you basam me a while back.
But you're going to bake one this episode, so make sure to catch Saleh from Beanbook Coffee, me using his coffee to make this tiramisu together, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Check
I'll
us
be
out.
making most of the work, so yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, work, yeah.
On Just Cook It.